Out there in the darkness of space looms a large giant that once gave birth to the top god of the Romans. It shines bright with golden shimmering rings like a halo around it. It shines bright and yet was hidden for a very long time. A restrictive and demanding entity that often brings forth images of karma, rules, boundaries, and even the darker side of our psyche. This God is ever watching, keeping track of all that we do, in order to hold us responsible. Some say this dark entity in our solar system, the Black Cube, is a symbol for this line of thought, and when we sent our probes, located on the polar region of this gas giant, Saturn, a black hexagon was spotted. Was this the Black Cube? And if it was, what exactly does it mean? To understand what the mystery of the Black Cube of Saturn is, you have to come with me down the rabbit hole. A rabbit hole filled with symbolism, and it may be challenging to many beliefs you may hold. So if you are willing to forgive some of the things I may say that might offend you and your religious mindset, then join me as we enter the dark void together. In the hushed whisper of ancient texts it is said, "Thou shalt serve but one deity," and thus the tale unfolds. Our journey commences in the hallowed halls of elementary learning, where after dozens of years beneath the yoke of knowledge we don the dark square cap, ascending as elders into the grand tapestry of society. The enigmatic sigil of the Canaanite deity Elion, the black square, echoes through time, a vestige of Saturn's shadow. For the Canaanites held a belief, as ancient as the cosmos, that the Titan kings heralded from Saturn's icy rings. Amidst the celestial dance, a polar tempest rages on Saturn, bearing the semblance of the Star of David, which, when scribed with precision, forms the quintessential cube. I beckon you to pause for a mere 5 minutes, survey your surroundings, and tally the myriad squares and rectangles that inhabit your space. Ponder their significance. For in this geometric proliferation, humanity stands alone. We, the sole creatures of flesh and blood, have embraced the quadrilateral, severing our connection with the divine Shekinah, or as in the Greeks named her, Gaia. The followers of Christendom may lay claim to power invested in the name of Jesus, yet the Hebrew script knows not the letter J, rendering Jesus a specter. In his cinematic quest, Mel Gibson sought the roots of Hebrew lore, only to find Yeshua Christo as the bearer of truth. Even the pontiffs in hushed tones may utter their role as Antichristo, the vicarious filii Dei, champions of the divine progeny. Yet their allegiance, unbeknownst to many, lies with the Canaanite Elion, the El, the Most High. The Grecian counterpart to this ancient figure is Kronos, the Titan who governs the relentless march of time. Recall the tale of Canaan, from whence the word cannonball sprang, for Kronos devoured his offspring, save for Zeus, who rose to dethrone his sire. And so the Canaanite mirror to Zeus is Baal, whose symbols, the bull and eagle, persist through the ages. We return to Elion, from whom the words elementary, Elohim, and Emmanuel draw their breath, alongside the sacred names of the Jewish deity, El, Eloah, Elohai, El Shaddai, Yah, and Yahweh, and more. In the annals of modern mythos, our beloved Superman, known as Kal-El, bears the S not for Superman, nor for the son of Krypton, but in a secret homage to Saturn. The festival season of Christmas, once celebrated as Saturnalia, harkens back to the Canaanite epoch. Advancing through history, we confront the absence of J in the Hebrew lexicon, revealing Jesus as a Roman fabrication, a construct of the Catholic Church. The revered statue of St. Peter, enshrined within the Vatican, finds its doppelganger on the Isle of Crete, where it stands not as Peter, but as Zeus himself. Delve deeper, and the transformation unfolds, Jesus becomes Jesus, or Jesus, or Hey Zeus, or to be precise, Hail Zeus. The Spanish tongue echoes this revelation, pronouncing Jesus as Jesus, and so the Knights Templar embarked on a crusade to spread the nascent Catholic/Christian faith, leveraging the ubiquity of the Spanish language. Behold the serpentine avatars that soar across cultural skies, the Ouroboros of Greece, Egypt's Apophis, and the Aztec Quetzalcoatl, Jormungandr of the North, and Shalong of China. These internal serpents symbolize the infinite cycle of nature, the primordial wheel of time that predates even Elion, or Kronos. Our very solar system, with its celestial bodies tracing circular paths, pays homage to the everlasting circle, a shape that permeates all existence. In the shadowy corners of myth, where the eternal serpent coils, it is branded as malevolent, a nemesis to the gods of thunder. In the sands of Egypt, Apophis, the serpent of chaos, clashes with the mighty Seth. In the frostbitten realms of the Norse legend, Thor raises his hammer against the world encircling Jormungandr, and in the annals of Christianity, the Leviathan serpent rears its head against Jesus Christ. This archetypal battle echoes through the ages, a timeless dance of divine progeny, warring against the primordial snake. The scriptures whisper an ancient warning: partake not from the tree, lest death befalls you. Yet the serpent's forked tongue offers a different path. Eat and become akin to the gods. The forbidden fruit? Not a fruit at all, but an enigmatic mushroom, harbinger of death or enlightenment. The ancient shamans knew this secret, and on Saturnalia's dawn, they feasted on this sacred fungi. The red and white hues later adorned the robes of Santa Claus and the vestments of the Vatican. The reindeer too partook in this ritual, soaring high in the mushroom's gift, their urine a prized elixir for the shamans. Let us cast aside the veils of denial and confront the roots of our spiritual heritage. Despite protestations, the echoes of Elion and the Canaanite pantheon resound in the halls of the church. The divine narrative, though often rewritten, remains steadfast. Baal, Zeus, Seth, Thor, Jesus, different names for the internal struggle against the serpent. Patterns of understanding weave through the tapestry of world mythologies, revealing a shared cosmic knowledge. And in the years 2020 and 2021, humanity faced a new serpent, the coronavirus, or Kronos, and a potent offspring, the Omicron variant Elion. A reminder, perhaps, that all is intertwined with the spiritual realm. We, the architects of our own confinement, have embraced the square, a shape alien to nature's design. Our gaze is trapped within the angles of our own creation, from the cubicles where we toil to the rectangular coffins where we rest. Severed from Shekinah, or Gaia, the Holy Trinity, once a triad of Father, Mother, and Child, now amidst the divine feminine, a nurturing force of nature. Our modern edifices, built upon squares and rectangles, mirror this loss. The hard drive, the heart of our digital existence, the cinematic tales of Transformers, Avengers, and Star Trek, all hint at a deeper truth. The black cube persists, from the entertainment devices that captivate our attention to the monolithic black rock, a titan among corporations. Even Israel's elite intelligence, known as Black Cube, and the cryptic themes of National Prayer Breakfast allude to the omnipresent square. In this geometric prison, we find ourselves ensnared, a civilization entranced by the angular, the linear, the confined. Yet amidst the stark lines and sharp corners, whispers of the eternal circle, the symbol of life and continuity, beckon us to remember our connection to the natural world, to Shekinah, to Gaia, to the very essence of existence itself. Saturn, the rule maker, the enforcer of boundaries, a cube or square, something to keep something confined in. Once you unravel the thread of symbolism, you begin to see how much of it is used, especially by those who control the reins and what is shown and given to the world. And you can come away with a couple questions. One, why is it so effective? And that question can lead to, If it is so effective, how can one use this knowledge to break free of the control and take the controls back? Why is symbolism so effective? Well, as the occultists believe, it is a direct influence on the subconscious mind, part of our mind that doesn't respond well to a more direct, logical frame that our waking consciousness mind reacts to. And the subconscious mind is what really connects ourselves, our decisions, our creations, our beliefs, our thoughts, and can dictate our own lives. Now, whether one wants to believe this to be true or not isn't exactly relevant, because the ones implementing symbolism certainly do, and it's clear that it is effective on some scale. That I don't think many can argue. There are many fears regarding the occult, but what the occult really means is hidden knowledge. And it is this knowledge that is hidden from you. Because if you understood that the power resides in your subconscious mind, and that you could take the control of it, by what you put into your own mind and what you reject from it, then one, you would become unable to be persuaded by other symbolism, and you'd be able to incorporate your own symbolic system to create the world you want with the power of your own mind. This is the trick to the Matrix, that you can alter things in reality not directly through your conscious logical mind, but by romancing the more feminine side of your brain, your subconscious, which is much like an operating system, running and enabling all the other surface level programs. You have been programmed since you were very young, and unfortunately, only you can deprogram yourself. Or program a new reality for yourself. And while this is unfortunate, this is also a great gift bestowed upon you. This is the secret that has been hidden from you for a whole life. And the Black Cube of Saturn is meant to keep you there, locked under the control of Saturn's boundaries. Now, is all this true? I cannot tell you that. Even if I did tell you, you'd either take my word or you'd just disbelieve me. The only thing I can tell you is ask yourself, what could it hurt to believe? And to try and take control of the Matrix and learn how to change it. Alright, now it's time for you to tell me what you think. Think the symbolism is found in the Black Cube of Saturn runs your mind, or is it all just silly symbolic play acting? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out a small channel like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.